Hi friends, welcome back to Faith and Arrow Homestead. My name is Jaylee and we are working on a bit of an impromptu project. I actually just got home from work, so it's like almost 10 p.m. and I ordered something from Amazon yesterday and it came in a day. And I kind of wanted to show you and talk to you about it because it's a little funny. So I ordered a tent, like a camping tent. The reason being, my little chicks have outgrown their brooder. I've kind of shown the brooder setup in previous videos. Obviously, I'll show you again in this one. But I bought the brooder setup that I have now back when I was only getting 6 chicks. Now I have double that. I have 12. They're 5 weeks old on Wednesday. They're getting their big girl feathers and getting a lot bigger, and that space is just way too small for them anymore. Especially because I have 4 roosters. I got 6 unsexed Rhode Island Reds. 4 of them are roosters, and they are just constantly fighting with each other. And I don't blame them. There's absolutely no space for them in the setup that I have them in right now. So I decided to, and I actually just saw this idea on Facebook on one of my chicken pages that I'm on, groups that I'm in. I saw somebody keeping their chicks in a camping tent. And I thought, what a great idea. And so this is gonna be 3 times as much space for them. I'll even be able to give them some things to roost on and to get them up off the ground and things like that. So I think that this is a great solution. There's only one issue that I see potentially with this, and that is currently I have them upstairs in my homesteading room and I keep that door shut all the time. I cannot fit this tent in my homesteading room, so I'm gonna put it down here in the basement, and I'm really interested to see how my cats react. I don't know if they'll be able to get to them through the tent. Maybe I'm a bit naive in thinking they won't. I really am not sure. So we're just gonna give it a shot, and I'll just supervise it for this first night. And our bedroom is right here-ish. Yeah, like right here. So I am directly above where I'm putting the tent. So if I hear any, chicks fighting for their lives, I'll run down here and see what's going on. So we're gonna get this tent put together quick, and then I'll take you upstairs and show you the current brooder setup. Okay, there you have it. I have a tent in my basement. This tent was 20 bucks. And this top piece didn't come with this tent. It came with a different tent that we had. But I threw it on top because I figure as many barriers as I can possibly get up for the cats, the better. So I've got it all put together, and now I'm gonna just fill it with some pine shavings. These are the last of the shavings I have right now, and I don't totally have the floor covered, which I don't really love. I'd like to have the floor totally covered. So tomorrow I'll go out and get another bag. I should always have a bag on hand anyway. Cheeto's already very curious about what's going on here, so I don't love that, and we're just gonna have to see how it goes. Okay, so first of all, before I even show you the chickens, can we just appreciate how filthy they have made this room? Oh my goodness. Like, the dust in here is no joke. I've swept in here so many, it's not working. So here they are. This is my original brooder setup. I originally got this for 6 chicks, and now I have 12, and look at them in there. They do not have enough space, and they're constantly getting on each other's nerves. My 4 roosters are constantly fighting each other, and they just need more space. And so the space in that tent is 2, almost 3 times as much. And obviously, as you can see, much, much, much taller. And I think they're just going to be a lot happier. So I'm going to start by bringing their food and water down there so that they've got that right away. What's the matter, Cheeto? What's going on? You okay? Well, Cheeto's very unsure of what is happening, but fingers crossed that he leaves him alone and doesn't try to get to him. I think if he really, really wanted to, he would definitely be able to. This I'm gonna end up closing this. This zips too. So he won't get him necessarily through this mesh because this mesh is nothing. I think that that's just like paper to his claws. But this other material here, if he really wanted to rip through it, I definitely think he could. So it just, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm off tomorrow, so this is a good opportunity for me to try this and see if it's something that can work. Now, the only thing that I'm a little unsure of, other than Cheeto, which by the way, he's sniffing. The other thing is that I am not going to bring their heater down. I have one of those ambient heat, a heat plate, and that's what I use for them. They're 5 weeks old. They have a lot of their feathers, and there's a lot of them. So if they get very cold, I think they'll be able to huddle together for warmth. I will check on them first thing in the morning and see kind of how they're doing and get an idea for their health and see if it's something that they can manage without the heat plate, because it has to be plugged in and there's not really anywhere down here for me to do that where I have the tent. I'd have to do like a whole extension cord situation, and then I'd have a little bit of a hole where I have the cord out, and I don't know, I just don't love the idea. So I think I might have to, if I like this tent idea, I think that I'll do the original brooder for when they're small, and then when they outgrow it, I'll have the tent as their next step. I don't know. We'll see. I just know that I was getting very uncomfortable with how little room they had, and I care a lot about my animals and their happiness, and I just thought that maybe it would be time to upgrade and give them a little bit more space. Hopefully they enjoy it and it works out well for them. So this is kind of an impromptu video. I just decided last second to kind of film it and show you guys what I was doing, because I think it's kind of funny to have my chicks in a camping tent. I think it's kind of silly, but hopefully it does the job and gives them some more space. I want to put them out soon. It's gonna be April here very shortly, and our highs are getting into the 50s and our lows are getting into the 30s and 40s. That's still too cold, so they have at least 3 more weeks. I'm thinking more like 4 to 5 weeks before I can put them outside. And I also have a project. I want to extend the chicken coop run, because what I've decided, and I don't know if I've said this on camera yet, When I first got these chicks, I was saying, oh, I'll just buy a second coop. I don't really want to do that because eventually when I am blessed with a bigger property, I want to have one big chicken coop, and I don't want to keep buying small chicken coops when that's not ultimately what I want to do. So I think instead, I have 4 roosters. I'm going to cull those, process those, and then that will leave me with 12 chickens altogether. The coop that I originally purchased holds 15. I don't love that. I think that even with there being 12, it's going to be tight. So I think for nighttime, they'll be okay in the coop. And I've got 4 roosting boxes, which is plenty for 12 chickens. I want to extend their run. That's really where I get nervous. I want them to have room during the day and not be right on top of each other, because that's when you start getting into bullying and feather plucking and things like that because they're stressed out. So I want to give them more room. I want to extend their run, and I need a few weeks to wrap my head around that and get that project going. So this buys me a little bit more time and gives them a little bit more space. So anyway, you guys, just wanted to show you this really quick. Thanks so much for watching. Stick around. I've got more fun, exciting stuff coming very shortly. So have faith, my friends, and keep moving forward. Bye.